And today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Jags and the reigning NFC champs coming up next.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out 2-25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's got his big tight end, Farrell, complete. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Javon Kinlaw able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Shifts by him. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his tight end Ingram. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side, and that is incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Kadarius Toney is intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. The 20. 5. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick-6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over. Following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football. He's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. Going to let one fly for Robinson. This is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own good play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they just had that pick-6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. 21-0 our score after one. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Here's a give to Barkley. Space to maneuver at the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. They're going to look to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, here's Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. On second down, Barkley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll look to throw here. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Gano the extra point, and it is 28-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Garoppolo. Looking downfield for Jones. And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 22. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. A handoff to Barkley. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. Oh, he shifts past him. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Giants open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes this 35-0 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. He struggled. His team has struggled. You talked to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed, and how that has to happen is somehow he's got to...
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Garoppolo to throw. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Garoppolo. Looking downfield for Jones. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's in his own 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark? Oh, wide open, complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Giants! Robert Tunyon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. Gano the extra point, and the lead will swing. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
And now Garoppolo lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants! He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And, wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
A first down carry for Barkley. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And running with power here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Barkley able to power through, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And Barkley will try to punch it in, and he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will extend this big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come. To the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. Pass incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
A strong running. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
On the run, it's Barkley. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
177 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. This is Barkley.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Here's Barkley, and he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Saquon Barkley. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run.
And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Gano the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Connection made with Chenault. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. There's another one complete to Chenault. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And a dump off here to Robinson. Now Robinson. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Gano now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. This one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Offense and ready to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Barkley. Gets past one man. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 190 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Running again with Barkley on second down. Gets around him, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one good for 12 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He targets Ingram for another grab. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Flush to his right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught.
And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd? What would they be doing? They'd be chanting, start the bus, because they think this one is over.
The Giants going to take over again on offense. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. That's caught by Galladay. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. They'll look to throw. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Toward the pylon, caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will extend this big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Robinson, a first down and then some. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. And they'll go back to Robinson. This time he's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to get it back here just past the 35. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
They begin with a run by Barkley. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 30, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, we've had some great running backs in the NFL the last decade or so, and Saquon Barkley might be among the smoothest of them all. What a heck of a run right there. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking